for a couple of weeks to a month at this point. And he has been competing in StarCraft Evolution, but here we go. We're now getting into our next series, our next quarterfinals match. As spawning in the top left-hand corner of Pylon. Oh, I have to set this up. Okay. In the top left-hand corner of Pylon, we have the South Korean Terran player. We have the Red Terran. It is HonMonO. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Pylon, we have the Brood War Protoss player. Here he is. Typically he's Terran, but when it comes to Brood War, he is switching to Protoss. It is the STC. Let's go. There are certain players that they play SE2 as one race and Brood War as the other, and the SEC, he has been playing a lot of Brood War as Protoss. Bear that in mind that he's playing SE2 as Terran as he moves out with his first probe with his first Pylon. Oh, cheeky build here out of the STC. Very cheeky. He also streams on YouTube if anyone wants to see his POV. Oh, there you go. There you go. Does also stream on YouTube. Thanks for letting us know, Apex. Thank you. The SC and Fruit Dealer got me into esports. Oh my god, that's quite sick. And we're big SCC fans here on the channel. I'm sure you've already heard the story, but the reason why our tournaments, our weekly open tournament, is called the Sparkling Tuna Cup is in reference to the STC. Has the same initials. STC, Sparkling Tuna Cup. That is a reference that we do have to the STC. As HonMonO does open up 3-vax. So 3-vax setup here from HonMonO, going for his own double gas opener. And also, the reason why the mascot of that tournament is a tuna is a reference to Ryung. It's a to the dong one, back the dong one. So our tournament is a reference to the STC and to Ryung as well. All the references. As HonMonO does open up 3-vax Reaper, so going mass Reaper here. At the same time, we're going for 1 gate back at home, 1 proxy across the map, going into Dragoon production. We'll see if the SSC can break through here. It's going to be an awkward defense, bearing in mind that Reapers are going to be a lot more mobile. They can counterattack across the map. We're going to have half the production and proxied instead. HonMonO, he does find the proxy. He's now aware. Likewise, the SCC, he has yet to confirm how many vaxes there are. The boys are being pulled. I mean, it's going to be a short series. We got to embrace the mid game quite a bit between Tasia and Dice, but here, nah, it's going to be like a 15-minute best of 3. Let's go. Or 3 games, of course, as well. As he does dive on the Dragoon. Dragoon does kite back, but again, takes so much damage. And will be chased down. Yeah, the Dragoon will fall, so will the other. And again, half the production across the map will not help in the defense. And I don't think there is a way for the SSC to survive this. I don't think it's possible. As he will lose another Dragoon. There's going to be 1 Dragoon to defend. There's going to be the shield battery as well. The boys are being pulled. Let's go. The boys versus the boys. Dragoon has right. We have to save that. We have to save the Dragoon. Has to save it. Does kite back. Takes a lot of damage. Takes a lot of hits. Oh, the SCVs, they do go for the surround. They go, oh no, they go for the Dragoon. And it's going to fall. The shield battery, yeah, it's not done in time. It's not going to be able to help out. It's out of range. And with that, HonMonO, he has done it. He has done it. He has broken through. He will overwhelm with the Mass Reaper. Again, HonMonO, he's the cheesiest Terran player in all of South Korea. And he proves that here. He does go for the Pylon. Will depower everything in the main. He's got 8 Reapers. He has 8 Reapers. Again, it was just, I would say, a hard counter. Just really unfortunate that we had the proxy here, specifically in this game, where HonMonO blindly went through Axe Reaper. With that, there is no defense. There is nothing at home. GG gets called, and HonMonO takes the lead in the series 1-0. GG. GG well played, does take a lead, and we'll see if he can claim the series as well. Let's go. We'll see if he can claim it. As we are now getting into game number 2 here. And we're going to have a very different dynamic, very different matchup. As we mentioned, as we emphasize, the SEC does play Protoss when he plays Brood War, but here he is no longer playing Brood War. Here we go. We'll fix this up. As spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Vermeer, we have the South Korean Terran player. We have the Bridor Terran leading the series 1-0. It is HonMonO. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have the StarCraft 2 Terran player, switching from Protoss to Terran for the SC2 side of things. From South Korea, it is the STC. Oh no, the Ursidon! No! How could you, Papi? How could you? We're going for the proxy. Again, it's gonna be a short series. We're going for the proxy here, right dead set in the center of the map. As the SEC does not hold back. Behind this, opening up double gas. Bearing in mind that welcome one and all to Vermeer. Vermeer is a 4-player spawn map. You can spawn in top left, bottom right, bottom left, and top right as well. So there are 4 possible spawn locations. That's why we are proxying right in the middle. And STC, he's gambling. He's gambling a little bit here, trying to figure out where his opponent is. You can see the rally towards top left. That is not where HonMonO does lie. But he will eventually find him. Eventually. Disqualified. The poor Ursidon. Leave the other one alone. Leave them alone. As we have the SCV scouting bottom left, is going to be a 3-axe opener here out of HonMonO, and he's found. Yeah, the STC does find him.
Command center upgrade complete.
Does find him, does confirm, going for the proxy factory in the center. Again, it's going to be a 1-base all-in out of the SDC. Reaper is rallying forward. And Reaper does rally in. We have Mass Marine on the way here from HonMonO. Mass Reaper. So far, 1, soon to be 2. Oh, just the one SCV does go down. The build is scouted. We have the Academy on the way. Again, HonMonO going for the classic 3-axe mass or 3-axe stim. We've seen it before already here in tonight's broadcast in the Dice vs. Tasia series. On Vermeer as well, actually. True. As one Reaper does fall, and what are we going into here? We're going for the proxy tank. Let's go! Proxy tank, reactor marine. I'd assume. The tank is being proxied. Starport being proxied. Just everything. Just everything's out on the map. It's all over the place. Let's go. From here, we can proxy Viking to land into the mineral line. Curious if we go for an add-on. As the first tank has arrived. Starport is done. Going proxy Liberator, not proxy Viking. Scans top left, scans top right. Does confirm the art, does confirm the base. And now he's aware. Yeah, now he's aware of the proxy. Nice spread here by HonMonO, getting on top of the tank. And he does get on top of the Unsiege just in time. Does Unsiege. HonMonO hiding in the tall grass. HonMonO, he's setting up. He's setting up. He does pre-pull the boys. Actually does pull the boys to break the siege line. Oh, bold move here by HonMonO, being a little more proactive. Stim is done. Stim is done. He's going for the spread. It's going to be close. Rushing on forward. Takes down the Marines. Gets on top of the first tank. And he will get it. Yeah, first tank goes down. Second tank as well. The Marines are very, very low. But they hunt down the tank. Just barely bring it down. Came to the production. And the SEC is up against the wall here. Does barely get away. Trying to save that final tank. Ooh, nice spread by HonMonO. Lose a Marine. But forcing friendly fire. Takes down the tank though. Takes down the tank. Takes down the Marines. And HonMonO looks like he may have just done it. At the same time, Liberator does get across the map into the mineral lines. Nice, came with the production. He does camp, still rallying forward. Liberator is denying mining. Oh. As the SEC does escape with a couple of key units here. Escapes with a medevac, a marine, a tank. Back at home, he doesn't really have much to defend. He's going to have one production building. Oh, as the factory's being chased down. Meanwhile, this Liberator is denying so much mining time here in the main. Finally goes down. Factory does catch fire. Still hunting down the factory. Now, this is giving time for our Terran player to build up. He's got his tank on the high ground. He's getting a factory, sorry, getting a Rex as well. He's slowly rebuilding his production. The SEC getting back in this. Mining is being denied. HonMonO, he does pull the boy. Jesus, pulls him far away. As the Liberators are being dealt with. And the game will settle. Despite the chaotic start, the game is going to calm down. We have HonMonO moving out. And we have the SEC setting up. No, HonMonO. Oh my god, they've both done it today. This game. Jesus. HonMonO, you're an animal. Ay, ay, ay. These Terran players, like, what the hell? There is no good Terran. They don't exist. Smurge. As HonMonO does stim into the mineral line. Alas, the bunker and the tanks will punish. Jesus, HonMonO throwing everything away. That was not it. He does try to commit. From here, that was 16 Marines. That was 3 medics for what? For 1 SCV. 1 SCV and 1 medevac. That was not worth it. And the SSC is back in this. Like, despite the shaky start, despite losing the proxy, takes a beautiful fight back at home. Third CC is almost done. And the SSC does take a lead. Genio wouldn't get true. Genio, yes. He's too pure for us. Yo, we haven't seen Genio in a while. Feels Genio, man. It's been a while. I don't think Genio ever played StarCraft Evolution, right? I'm not sure if he did. Here we go. I want to just rotate. Genio's the good one. Someone does hit the third. Gets an SCV. HonMonO pulls away. Yeah, pulls away. Still building up. Still quite tense between the two players. Still very tense. So you have Biotank versus Biotank. Siege mode is being researched, getting into 1-1 upgrades. HonMonO, of course, he's shocking around, looking for an opening. And he does barely miss the medevac. Does want it. Does stim. Up! Does scan. Takes down the medevac. Not bad. Medevac goes down. 3-point going for another drop. Likewise, that was spotted by the scan. HonMonO getting in position. It's getting in position back at home. The STC does boost past. It does try to. And oh no, the turret! Yeah, turret's in position, medevac goes down, brutal pickoff, and these drops have not been worth it. They've not been worth it for the STC. Using both medevacs. The main army does push through. HonMonO, he is skirting the edge of the map. The edge. Likewise pushing into tank range and gets punished for it. And brutal losses here for HonMonO, bleeding out his bio army. Yes, he does take the center fight. Bearing in mind the HonMonO's tank count is actually very low. He's very marine heavy. He's got 2 tanks. Only 2, only 1 factory. Making 1 tank at a time. Does run into the SEC. Once again, they're pushing into tank fire. He cannot take that fight. The SEC pulling away. He's had a lot of Marines. And we see HonMonO trying to collapse on the army. Oh. Getting top of the tanks. Gets 1. Takes down 1, and HonMonO, he should barely have... no, never mind. He's got 2 Marines. He's down to, what, 4 Marines remaining, still rallying in into the siege line. And he does have enough. It's mainly a medic army. But he does clean up the army, does take down all the tanks. That was merely the first wave, and the SEC, you can see that he has just a massive army here, rallying in the center. He has just been out-trading his opponents for the past couple of minutes. Has been out trading. Now pushing through. Marie stims in. Takes down the first tank. I have HonMonO sneaking out a 4th TC. Likewise, so is the STC. They're both expanding. Yo, ghost production has begun. Let's go. Unfortunately, there's no lockdown. Not going to be a factor yet. Working towards the ghost. Oh, as the dropship and the tank go down. Let's try and drop into the main. Drop into the mineral line. SCV's going to be falling. The SEC creating an opening. Doesn't quite go for it. Yeah, doesn't quite go for it. One. Oh, no. To be fair, I think that was friendly fire, but the Ursodon does go down. And HonMonO is just zoned away. He's just zoned away from his own expansion. The mineral line is going to go down. There's no saving these SCVs. HonMonO gets pinned back. Coming in for a flank, but the SC does spot him. Catching the tail end of the army. Takes down the tank. HonMonO is going for the base trade. He's just going for the base trade. He's rallying everything across the map. Back at home, he's vulnerable. And the SC's already pushing in towards the main. Yeah, more boys are being pulled, more SCVs going down. HonMonO is just out in the open. He can't really achieve too much. We do have an army rallying back at home for the STC. And that's going to be a kill at the natural. Lockdown is not done. Oh, God. He's pushing into a siege line. Yeah, it does stem forward. But the STC is all over this. GG gets called, and the STC, he will tie up the series 1-1. Yeah, we'll tie things up, cleans up the army. Again, it was a shaky start. Was a shaky start. And HonMonO, I mean, yeah, he's down to 1 final base. Blame Hyper 1. And with that, we go into the ace match. Let's go. We are going to game 3. And we'll see who will claim this series, as we're going to be getting into the ace match here, bearing in mind that HonMonO, it's going to be his race of choice. Does he go into SE2? Does he go into Brood War? Up to HonMonO. As spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Maganatha, we have the red Terran player. We have the South Korean Terran, the SE2 Terran. Oh boy. Being forced into a tight series, it is HonMonO. And spawning in the top left hand corner, we have the Brood War Protoss player, the blue Protoss. It is the STC. I'll whip out the Google Translates. Oh, John. God, I'm never ready for this. Okay. There's no banter, unfortunately. It's just technical terminology. HonMonO, he's just asking him about the countdown timer and asking like if there's like a delay for him when he has to split his SCVs and split his workers to mine. Like, it's just, yeah. That's why here it says 3, 2, 1, which is a countdown, and here it says SCV. So just asking him. So now, we're getting into our next game. And this time, no proxy. I mean, so far every game we have seen the SEC go for a proxy, go for something more committed. If you remember, game 1, he went proxy double gateway into 2-gate Dragoon with the Cyber Core. Game 2, we had the proxy 1-1-1, one base all in out of the SEC as well, until eventually a macro game. Eventually. This time, what's it going to be? So probe is going to be hunted down. I miss the power walking zealots. Look at him go. With purpose, Pat. With purpose. Look at that. Just getting shot in the face. Shot in the face. Doesn't even care. Doesn't even care. Jesus, at the STC, double expanding, going for his natural, going for his throw base as well. Very greedy follow-up here out of the STC, so gate expanded to Cybercore into Nexus. I want to say one of the greediest builds you can go for here in PvT. Okay. Of course, being hyper-aggressive with his first couple of units does delay the CC for a couple of seconds. And with the help of the Dragoon, his hope here, the goal is to contain HonMonO and to get away with that greed. We'll see if he can. HonMonO is being contained. Robert just now finishing up here for the SCC. It's now finishing up. Oh, wait. Wait, what just happened? wait, hold on. Hold on. So, a couple things here. HonMonO, he's being contained. Right. 3-1-1 setup. 3 axes, factory into a starport, stim, +1. HonMonO, he hasn't seen anything, by the way. God damn it. God damn it, Diva. But HonMonO, he has seen nothing, and when you see the SEC, he cancels. He does cancel the third base. Get into an observatory, getting into a 2-base setup instead, working towards Reaver drops instead of the third. Okay. Fair enough. I guess a little bit indecisive, does change his mind. Does cancel it. Like, it isn't a fake out is what I'm getting at. Like, it wasn't a fake out. It wasn't like trying to deceive his opponent. Like, no, he just canceled. Okay. Fair enough. The SEC, he had a change of heart. He's like, you know what? This is too crazy. Like, I'm good. I'm insane. Let's get out of this. What am I doing right now? Goes for the drop. Oh no! Oh, the Widowmine's in position, and the spy shots, they go off and they shut down the. Oh my god, they barely do escape. Second shot doesn't connect. Reaver does make it through somehow, some way. Oh my god, I expected to. It still does fall to the Marines. Takes out 1 tank. I don't know how that second mine shot did not connect, by the way. Barely got out of range in time. And things are looking bleak here with the SEC as HonMonO, he breaks out. He sunsets forward, takes down 1, 2, 3, 4 Dragoons. And Dragoons are falling one after the other, and there's barely anything to defend. Again, the shuttle went down, the Reaver went down, the Dragoons went down as well, and here comes HonMonO. So his bio, his stim, his tank, he doesn't have any medevacs, he has no support for the army, but he doesn't need it. And what is it to defend? 1 Reaver. There's 1 Reaver, there's a couple of Dragoons. He scans at a time, there's no third base. There once was. HonMonO doesn't know that. Doesn't know that. It does break out. He moves in. Reaver shot goes off. Massive connection. Okay. Yeah, the splits are not there for HonMonO. Does split too late. Now moving in. Here pushing further into the bases. Does catch out a couple of workers. 7 probes is going to be going down. Reinforcements are on the way. Again, it's going to be a tough hold here for the STC. He's trying to catch him. He's trying. Leaves out another Dragoon. Another 1, 2, 3 Dragoons go down. Oof. The Reavers, they do hold their own. Okay. The ST, he does hold. Does hold, takes down the tank at the same time, though. HonMonO is pushing further in, but he's soon going to be surrounded. Yeah, he's coming from behind. Mine shot's going up. Oof. Reaver shot goes up as well on the tank, just barely. It's a bit of a suicide drop there, but the army is cleaned up, and the STC, he holds just barely. He holds on. He's surviving. Cleans up the army, goes for his own counterattack. Back at home, HonMonO, he's rallying back, scrambling for a defense, getting his own third base. Again, that was almost game then and there, but the Reavers, they pop up. And the SSE is holding. He is holding on. Here he does run away. Chasing down the CC. Chasing down. Still being active. Behind the storm is on the way. Still containing HonMonO, catching out Mass Marine. Jesus. The Skype shots have been insane. They've actually been insane. And this could be another 2 tanks going down. He was caught unsieged. Reaver shot going off. Final tank falls, and now we're going for the middle line, going for the SCVs. Oh, does pull away in time. That's still going to be 10 SCV kills. And the SCC pulls away. Pulls back, he pulls away. Does manage to escape. Yes, oh Jesus. As the shuttle is caught out. Nice catch here from HonMonO. Does catch out the SCC. The SC likewise trying to catch reinforcements. Does poke in between the bases. Catching him out. Storm's coming in. Let's go. Yeah, a couple of storms do land. As one High Templar does barely get away. And I love that the SSC is going for additional shuttles. We have more shuttles, we have more High Templar in production. HonMonO heavily overstimmed, Minox are running out of energy. I think he's running out. So here come the storms. Mainly just zoning. No major connection, just grazing the army. And again, you can see the SC does have momentum. He's getting his star base up and running. He does have the supply lead, building up his own army. HonMonO is still trying to recover. They moves in fourth. Still trying to build up. Does pull away. Pulls away in time. Mining is going to be delayed. Show us the storms. Oh my god. Oh god, oh, he stands in the storms. He goes back in. Ay, ay, ay. And that should not have happened. HonMonO. Feel storm, man. Maybe the Archon finishes, getting 2 more SCVs towards the end. Again, they've just been brutal trades here for HonMonO. Whether it's Storm, whether it's the Reavers. The SSC moving back in. Oh god, Dust on the mineral line. Annihilates the mineral line as well. It's going to be 22 dead SCVs. The planetary does not help. Doesn't save the boys. HonMonO. Oh no. Balanced. True, if only there was a way to split your army. If only. I don't think it's possible. I don't think the tools are there. True. There's no way. I agree. Only Protoss and Zerg can split. I don't think Terran's known for that. I don't think... I don't think they're known for their ability to micro. As we do have the SC now hitting the northern base. It does go for the planetary. And the planetary is going to go down. And once again, storms do zone. And do zone another 20 SCVs going down. Oh. EMPs don't quite connect. Up, they do towards the end. Towards the end, Storm still did land. And HonMonO, he is trapping the army. Does lock him down. Finally, a better fight here for HonMonO as Dragoons, there's no way out. They're pinned against the corner. And HonMonO, he will clean this up. He'll take down every single Dragoon. Again, they cannot take these head-on fights. So nice engage. The problem here is that it did cost HonMonO 2 mineral lines. Like 2 mineral lines did go down. But still a better fight for HonMonO. Oh god. Storm Drips continue. Catching at the meta. Oh no, the Metamax! They stand in the storms. Jesus. As HonMonO is going to be rushing on forward. Does try to rush forward. The storms, they once again chase him down. God. I love the storm animation. Jesus. It hits different, Papi, every time. It's the best part about StarCraft Evolution. The storms. What's up with the storm animation? This is Brutal Storm. This is not SE2 Storm. They do their best. The creators of this mod, they do their best to delineate between the two. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but the Zealot is not the same as the SE2 Zealot, like model-wise, like visually. Visually it's different. The Brutal Marine is different from the SE2 Marine. And they try their best to, like, change the visual effects as well. They do their best. Because they're not the same, right? At the end of the day, they're not the same. Again, the Brutal Storm does hit different. Does hit harder. And speaking of, oof, yeah, he does chase through the storms. This might be the final push here again. He's trying to expand, trying to gain that planetary. Once again, Reaver's going to be zoning away. Reaver's will zone back. Getting on top of the would-be planetary. CC goes down. Wasting some scarab shots here on the buildings. Not ideal. Catching out the Reaver, catching out the High Templar. Nice little pickles here for HonMonO. Does get some small wins wherever he can. Oh, we got the DT in the mineral line. The Dark Templar, let's go. As the SZ is maxed. At this point, he is maxed out. What do we have to work with here? We have 6 High Templar, no Reavers remaining. Just 6 Templar. The Mass Gateway Army is forcing his way forward. Storm's going to be coming in. Shuttle's going to go down, but he does blanket the army here with those storms. A nice dodge towards the end, but there's just still an overwhelming gateway force. Like Zealots or Dragoons, they still force their way forward. We have a Dark Templar in the mix as well. That's EMP. EMP on the Dark Templar. But again, at this point, the SEC, he has done it. Breaks through that main army. Pushes into the bases. Oof. Shuttle goes down. And HonMonO, he won't be able to hold on to his natural. Not like this. Not anymore. Back. The SEC. Smurge, baby, smurge. Yeah, as with that, he breaks through the CC, breaks through the natural. GG gets called, and the SEC, he will claim the series 2-1, taking down HonMonO and advancing on to the semis. GG. Whew. GG, well played. The SEC, he will claim the series. Again, he does embrace the Brood War Protoss, and he does shut down HonMonO. I appreciate that here for the ace match, there was no cheese. If you remember in Game 1 and Game 2, we had just non-stop proxies out of the STC, but here he went for something a little bit different. If you remember, he was going for, I guess, like a hyper greed with the faster base, but he did eventually cancel. He switched into 2-base play instead, going into the faster Reaver production, going for the faster shuttle, with some mixed results, if you recall. If you remember, winding it back, the HonMonO, he actually had a better start. Remember, HonMonO, he shut down the initial Reaver drop, he shut down the Dragoons, he had the supply lead, he had momentum, and then he took some really bad fights. Took some really bad fights across the map. With that, the SEC, he recovered, he bounced back, he was able to gain back map control and take the game from there. GG. GG, well played. With that, congratulations, the SEC does claim the series, and with that, we're now getting into our next game. We're getting into our final quarterfinals match. Let's go. Let us go. As we're now getting into our next matchup here, it's going to be a PvZ between Rebellion and Rare Breed.